those?
I'd like to continue to do a variety of things. You know, I always like a good role, and it's fun to go down and pick the rest off, be an actor. I started directing a few years ago, and I really took to it. I really enjoyed, you know, being part of all aspects of the production. Sometimes it's fun to write. I've been doing a bit of that as well.
Yeah.
And I tend to look at all those roles as being totally transactional. If it helps the project I'm involved in, play that part or serve that role, then I will. And if I can get somebody else better to do it, I'd rather.
This may not be a fair question because I feel like
I have a new part on Leverage. I'm not taking over any part for anybody. It's a new character, and I know very little about it. The analogy I could make is it's like going to gig with my old band. I know all these guys that used to make that show because it's the same team that makes the Librarians. They made Leverage right before we did the Librarians TV show. So Dean Devlin is producing it. Mark Roski and Dave Connell is going to be the cameraman. Christian Kane, who was in Librarians, is going to be in the show. And Aldous Hodgins got a wonderful cast.
Wow.
So really,
that's amazing.
Going to play with some old friends for a little while and having some fun.
Wow. And when is that supposed to be coming out?
Well, you know, obviously we have to be really mindful of safety protocols, which is going to be fascinating. You know, watching Ryan try to figure out how to put 50 people in a room together is going to be really tricky. So we're trying to figure out how to pare a crew down to being just an elemental skeletal crew.
Yeah, wow.
How to break down production into various pods where you have departments working in shifts and then turning the set over to the next department.
Wow.
The creative has got to be sort of retrofitted to fit the new reality. So you can't write big crowd scenes, but you can give the impression that there's a party going on, but you're on the balcony.
Yeah, wow.
I like problem solving like that when you basically do something with one arm tied behind your back and not enough time. So I think it'll be fun to figure it out. And we'll be sort of on the forefront of figuring out how to get back into this and creating the protocols that everybody else will be following, which is also exciting.
I think that'd be fantastic because you can be the fourth, essentially in how to reopen society and the economy and all of that. I mean, I think different spaces will have to sort of, whether it's stadiums and venues and with the art industry, how to do that safely, just as you said.
It's going to be tricky. The one thing that I love best about filmmaking is it's a truly communal, venture. Everybody is there and has a very important role to play. When you break that down and isolate it, I'm not sure how that's going to look yet, but we'll figure it out.
You play all your different characters who are so different, like from Dr. Carter to the Librarian to Falling Skies. I mean, they're completely different people with personality traits and everything. How do you is there something about your characters that draws you to them, and how do you make it you and make it so real? Because it is real, right? When you see Dr. Carter, you don't see Noah Wyle, you see Dr. Carter, which is great because that's what
I saw a lot of Noah Wyle. I kind of grew up together. We were very similar in a lot of ways. After ER ended, I sort of worked off of instinct. When you choose something, and my instincts usually are when I read something that scares me or I can't picture myself doing it at all.
Yeah.
And I usually say to my wife, read this.
Yeah.
And she says, you should do this. And I say, why? I don't want to do it, and it scares me. And that's usually where the biggest lesson is for me, is in leaning into something that makes me uncomfortable to think about doing it. And I like leaving my comfort zone that way. And I like the lessons that usually are found in making myself slightly uncomfortable.
Yeah, because even like, for instance, with the Red Line, the character you played there was so powerful. And
that one scared me pretty good.
It was pretty amazing. There was one scene when you found out that your husband had died, and the emotions that came out from you was so real and so palpable. It was amazing.
Actors, but I also tend to look at my work kind of cathartically. I'm very grateful that I get to go to work every day and work through the emotions that I have building up inside me, whereas you have to go to work every day and compartmentalize the emotions you're feeling inside of you to bring your focus to bear on what you're doing.
That's right.
I find that it's a great asset that actors have to be able to sort of sift through this stuff, but also not let it stay, or stay unexplored.
Yeah.
And so the Red Line was one of the most cathartic experiences I've ever had. I didn't know what I wanted to, how much sadness I had in me that I wanted to get out, but that show was like turning on the spigot for me.
Oh my gosh, it was very powerful, like very powerful. There are certainly scenes there that is just wow. I think you should do, maybe we can do like you know what would be cool is do a online Zoom something, maybe not Zoom because Zoom has been challenging, but online something where you get you and a few of the other ER cast and just chat. I bet you that a lot of people will be super excited about that.
I would love it just to chat with them. I keep in touch with quite a few people. Predominantly Eric LaSalle. He and I are always in touch. We have been since the beginning. George and I keep in touch through texting, whatnot. Happy birthday! I heard you had a kid. That kind of thing.
I think that would be cool. Oh, hello!
Hey, Julian!
Hey! Congratulations!
Oh, thanks. I'm finishing my run this morning.
I'm finishing our 5K.
On leverage and the run.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that was the biggest achievement for sure.
Which one? That race or the run?
Surviving the run.
I
flipped it. I ran for 1 minute, walked for 3. I thought that was how it was supposed to go.
Exactly.
Oh, ask Christopher Gorham.
He was harder because I was pushing his stroller. So let's just, be clear.
Yeah. No, ask Chris Gorham. He will tell you that is the only way to go.
That's right.
Oh.
Look,
by the way, Francis really misses Judah a lot.
He wrote a letter.
We've got a lot of unsent mail coming.
We've got tons of letters. We're trying to paste it out so that poor Judah isn't overwhelmed.
My 4-year-old's costing me a fortune in stamps this year. Then she sends a letter, she might get one back.
She gets more mail than we do.
Seriously,
that's fantastic. I used to love doing pen paling. It's kind of neat collecting the stamps and everything.
Oh, I know. I love pen paling. It's really nice.
Sherry Stringfield and I do keep in touch, but way too infrequently. She and I keep in touch mostly through texting, but we keep promising to see each other and never do. I'm answering a question that came in just
Yes.
Questions just all the air people.
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, goodness. This is what happens when my brain is blanking out. But she plays the nurse. She's on Billions now.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, Kelly's working with Juliana Margulies.
Yeah.
Juliana and I, she sent me a very nice message after she saw the Red Line, and we were back in touch, but we hadn't been for a while. And,
yeah.
That's doing well.
Now, that would be cool.